Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny. 484, I believe that's what it is. It's here. It's Monday, I guess, right? I don't know. It's super cold here. Supposedly, I know it was already getting cold outside. I even have some news about like the weather, but apparently it's getting super cold everywhere. It's hitting real hard everywhere, and so you know, you better fucking put up your dukes and or have your faucets dripping just a little bit to get ready for the cold. Anyways, yeah, everyone. Uh, it's let's take a look at the news, right? Let's just get on the news. See what pops up here. Is that right? Yeah. Winter weather bringing freezing temperatures across the U.S. See photos. And this might make me call in to work tomorrow, wink, wink, because of freezing temperatures, wink, wink. Even though I work from home, wink, wink. But the internet might be out, wink, wink. I don't know. I just don't like working anymore. I'm so tired of existing is just hard. But anyways, yeah, it's real cold here in Texas. I think it's like 20. It's gonna be 20 degrees, and then maybe even 10, which is like super cold for us. That's like really cold. Like it's almost kind of snowing outside. People are kind of tripping out, and yeah, I'm sure. I mean, we have enough eggs here. I bought like 2 dozen eggs. Should be good, at least for 2 nights with 2 dozen eggs. And I have tortillas. We got weenies. We got some toilet paper. I think we're good. We're set here. I got iced coffee. Pretty good. But yeah, the winter weather is coming because of MLK. They even postponed some NFL games, which I thought was bullshit because I remember shit back when in the day they'd play like in rowdy snow, freezing temperatures, dude. They didn't give a fuck, you know? And they were like plumbers and fucking electricians playing the game, you know? They weren't these elite athletes, but whatever. That's just life now, I guess, right? Um, what else do I have here on the news? Oh, here's a weird thing. This A-lister revealed Prince Harry and Meghan Markle adopted their unique pet. So apparently, Ellen DeGeneres gave one of their chickens to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, and yeah, that's news. I don't know. That was really weird. I'm like, okay, so it's a gay chicken, a gay lesbian chicken going over to a royal family that inbreds. Now I don't think they're inbred now because he's trying to marry outside of the family with that Meghan Markle, but I know they're from a lineage of inbreds, and that's just the way royalty is. You got to keep it in the family. I know. If my cousin would reach out to me, I still would. Believe me. But you know, whatever. I guess whatever to keep the bloodline clean. you know, you can't can't cross the streams. You can't mix the bloods. Uh, and then the lesbians. I don't know. Whatever. That's life, I guess. What else do we have to talk about? Oh, here's a cool thing. 100 days into the war, Netanyahu says no one will stop us. And I guess that guy is the guy's name I just said. Netanyahu is like part of the what is it? The Jewish people? Who are we going for? Israel? Yeah, he's part of Israel. And he's talking shit about Palestine and he's like no one's going to stop us. We're going to, basically fight till our last breaths against the Palestinians. And I don't know, man. This war's crazy because, like, you don't know who. I know whose side I'm on, right? But like, there's really no like. This is like wrestling right now. There's really like no definitive heel and no definitive baby face. So like, we don't know really who to cheer for, or who not to. I mean, there's like, I guess an obvious choice, but at the same time there isn't because people are stupid and retarded. Uh, but I don't know. I already know who I'm going for, the Jews, and not because I just think they're hated on or shitted on or whatever. I'm sure there are Jews I hate. It's just the Palestinians have kind of like been, yeah, I don't know, they're like the heel that does squirmy shit, and then you have the Israelis who are the Israelites who are the baby face, and they're just trying to get their home turf back. Like, I don't know. Don't work yourself into a shoot overthinking it, but um yeah, like I said, I got a homie who I interviewed, that Edgar Correa. He's Israeli. He's a tough dude. I feel like most Israelis are pretty tough. The Yiddish ones. I don't know about those ones that dug underneath New York into tunnels and were like with dirty mattresses and shit. I don't know about all that, but just like any race, there are good ones and there are bad ones. But I'm on the side of Israel because the Palestinians, every time they try to make themselves look good, it ends up just like being community noted, like, oh, this is fake. They're really just bad people. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever. I don't know. But I'm like, 59% Israel, 41% Jew, 41% Palestine. Maybe if I had to like percentage, but it's still mostly on that side. That's my stance. You don't have to follow my percentages or my political ideals because I'm a fat piece of shit who doesn't care about anything. Uh, who knows that it? Why should I really have an opinion? Because it's not really affecting me ultimately. Because I'm all the way here in Texas, and that's going on over there. Be from the river to the sea or whatever the fuck you want to say. But it's not my fight. I don't have a bone in that fight. You know what I mean? But I'll pick a side because we're all picking sides, right? Why the fuck not? You know, it's always fun to pick a side, even if I don't have a bet in the game. I'll pick a team to win, right? Um, Another thing here, millionaire Jason Momoa clarifies his misconstrued comment about him being homeless. He's like, "Relax, I'm not homeless. I'm just houseless." Um, yeah, no shit. Like that's exactly like what I thought, and I feel like what smart people would think. But I guess people legit thought he was homeless. Maybe bankrupt from Aquaman. It didn't fail, but it didn't reach the potential that they wanted it to. But I'm sure he still got paid. Don't get me wrong. Uh, I'm sure he could fucking do some Magic Mike Mel Gigolo bullshit and end up on a woman's couch pretty easily. Lisa Bonet or whatever her name. Fucking the chick from the Cosby Show isn't the end all be all of women. She's pretty, especially for like a Negro. She's a very pretty woman. I'm not preferably into Negroes, but like some of them, I've seen that are very like I'm into, and but that's not my like cup of tea. I'm more into the Latin women, some of the crazy white women, Asians, but black women, I'm not. I just didn't grow up around them, so I was never really, you know, attracted to them. Right, like in the strip club, I don't prefer them. I prefer like Latina. But they're still great people, I'm sure. I don't know about her. She, like I said, she's pretty, but I don't know if she's like, oh, I'm homeless now. Fuck, I'm never gonna find another woman again or whatever. Especially one from like, I don't know. There's a lot of them out there, man. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of women out there, right? You'll be fine. Besides, like I said, you could probably crash with Jack Black's couch on Jack Black's couch while y'all play Minecraft, which leads into my last story here. Collapse of gold mine in Tanzania kills 22. And yeah, I was thinking, okay, mine if if I learned anything from Minecraft, that's not how things happen, but yeah, I guess it really does. In a gold mine has the collapse of an illegal small scale gold mine has killed at least 22 people in northern Tanzania following heavy rains, senior government officials said on Sunday. So yeah, that's terrible. Again, like I've played Minecraft, I know my niece and I have gone into like temples with like booby traps, and that sucks ass when you get into a booby trap and it blows you up and you like didn't like put a bed somewhere to respawn there, so you get spawned all the way back where your last bed was. You lose all your shit that you had on you, right? Like think about that, how terrible that is. And then you see the repercussions in real life of 22 people dying in a illegal gold mine in Tanzania, and they have families, and here I am like, well fuck, I just lost all my shit. I had like at least an emerald that I traded off a villager, maybe an ender pearl or two, and then like a good amount of diamond that we happened to find, and then a shit ton of iron, right? Because I got like I make sure to have a shit ton of iron pickaxes on me in case we go like on a long dig. But these people lost their lives, so yeah, I don't know. It's trying to lighten the mood. Uh, thoughts and prayers. At least it wasn't in a mass shooting. It was just a mass mining you know, accident. So, thoughts and prayers. I don't know. I guess I don't know. At least they weren't minors. They were minors, but they weren't minors. So that's good, right? I guess whatever. Play more Minecraft. Minecraft's fun to play with your children. You don't have to be autistic to enjoy it, like people say. But yeah, that's all funny. I want to thank you for listening to another episode. You can find That's All Funny where podcasts are available. Just search That's All Funny. If you like wrestling, listen to my new podcast with my buddy Gabe called That's All Kayfabe. Comes out on Mondays. We're gonna shoot for 11 o'clock now. See how that goes. 11 o'clock a.m. on Mondays. If you like wrestling, look that up. That's All Kayfabe anywhere podcasts are available. Or you check it on the YouTube channel that we have, youtubechannel.com/ at Lorenzo Ariola, where I have That's All Funny. I have That's All Kayfabe. Do shows with Mint Salad, where we review movies every Tuesdays live called Tits and Areolas. You can check that out. If you want to see older episodes or see earlier episodes early or other exclusives, check out the Patreon, patreon.com/ Lorenzo Ariola. That's $5 a month. That gets you everything. Help support, the goings on here. And if you want to buy any merch, check out retrohorror.com. It's got exclusive handmade merch for the podcast. If you just want to commission some great art from a great artist, add Retro Horror Inc. on Instagram and his site. He does all the art for the podcast, the Bret Hart graphic art. Check him out. I want to thank everyone for listening. Thank you, my Patreon members, for continuing to support the show. And we'll see you again tomorrow or in the next day. Take care.